It's obviously because it's 8 laps, so a little bit more calculations are going to come into this one. I think we're going to sit back and see what happens.
Okay, thanks very much. Keith today has got some pretty high-profile support. World Superbike rider Johnny Ray is here helping your mate today. Can you put him on the top step of the podium?
Yeah, it'll be nice. You know, the boys are working hard. They only got their bikes this week, and we've done a bit of testing at Kirkiston on Thursday. So I think the main event really for these guys is the Northwest in 2 weeks' time. So a bit of a shakedown here at Tandragee, and things are going quite well so far. And I think this can be an exciting one.
Are you enjoying the racing?
Yeah, it's nice for me to get a weekend off and come and see Keith. And he's a great friend of mine, and I've been there since the start when it's developing. And not just him, but Ryan and Adrian and the big bikes. It's all proven to be really good racing this weekend, so I'm enjoying it.
Okay, Johnny, thanks very much indeed.
Superbikes are go. Away we go, and Keith Moore into the lead. Well, I think his tongue may have been in his cheek when he said he's going to sit back and see what happens, because he's ahead of Farquhar already. Adrian Archibald slots into 3rd place. Behind him, it's Dunlop 71, Davy Morgan, the pink helmet, of course. But we're back with John Burrows in 6th place. But a great start from Keith Moore as John Burrows looks to go past Davy Morgan.
Yeah, Keith Moore, I'm sure, is disappointed after the first open race, and he'll be looking to stamp his authority on this one.
Group B gets underway. 93, Paul Cranston, who's been racing for as long as I can remember. 64, Stephen McKnight on the 600. James McCann on the 750, number 27. 76, Andrew Neil there as well. It's Moore, it's Farquhar, it's Archibald. Michael Dunlop's back in about 8th place. Though his 4-stroke wins maybe have stopped for the day. But this is the view from Keith Moore, looking back from Ryan Farquhar. Now then, Keith Moore, of course, last week at Cookstown, he dropped one. He also overrun one and lost out, and he was mugged earlier on today. What will we get from Keith Moore this time?
Yeah, it's a new bike, as we say, the first time that he rides a 2009 bike today, so I'm sure they learned something in the first race, and he'll be looking to take that win in this final race of the day.
Castle Corner goes William Dunlop, and what is the trick through here, Jason?
Yeah, as you can see, it's very narrow and very bumpy, so obviously you've got to stay on your line and be as smooth as possible. And we get the distinctive sound of that new R1 from William Dunlop there.
Yeah, Keith Moore on the Honda, brand new Honda, of course. This is the man in the lead. Well, we've seen this before at Cookstown. We saw it earlier on today as well. Keith Moore leading the Superbike race, but eventually having to settle for 2nd best. Ryan Farquhar right behind Keith Moore, and again different lines into Bell's Crossroads.
Yeah, Ryan takes a different approach. Obviously when he was leading, it looked as though he was covering the inside a little bit, but he's got his own line, and certainly it works for him because he's had success today.
Well, there's just half a second separating the front two. Adrian Archibald dropping off the pace a little bit back in 3rd, but look at this battle for 4th place. Oh, now William Dunlop is 4th, John Burrows 5th, Michael Pearson 6th, Davy Morgan 7th, Michael Dunlop back in 8th, and Derek Bryan is 9th. We'll wait for Archibald to appear, and he duly does. Now, who is going to have 4th place? It is William Dunlop. He is still 4th. And it is John Burrows still in 5th on 16. Michael Pearson, great showing from him on the Superbike in 6th. Davy Morgan. There is Michael Dunlop. Oh, here comes Farquhar at the inside of Keith Moore. Oh, he's going to have him. He's going to have him. Has he timed it right? He has. Can he get the power on? Oh, he does. So Farquhar now in, but Moore's fighting back, and they're almost side by side. In fact, Moore goes through to take the lead. What a move that was.
Yeah, it was, and Keith Moore obviously was able to get a better drive out of the corner, and he didn't want to give Ryan any opportunity to get away at the front.
Well, William Dunlop completes his lap and goes through the chicane. And right behind him, there's a big posse of riders, all waiting to take 4th place from the man on the CD Racing Yamaha. Well, Farquhar, has he shown his hand maybe a little bit too early as he scrubs the speed off into Monaco? Oh, Moore, another mistake from Moore, not again. Keith Moore, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, Ryan Farquhar is obviously trying to put Keith under some pressure, and Keith just going in a little bit hot and running a touch wide.
Well, now then, Adrian Archibald, his fairing looks loose. In fact, it is. So, a problem for Adrian Archibald.
Yeah, just a piece of the fairing hanging down there, and unfortunate to Adrian because he's been having a good day so far.
Back with Keith Moore. There is the new race leader, Ryan Farquhar. The 2nd time he's led. He led for about 12 yards before. He's got a little bit more distance on him, under him this time. Now here is John Burrows, still hot in pursuit of William Dunlop. And William Dunlop, of course, is now up to 3rd place following Adrian Archibald. His little problem with the fairing. So that's third and fourth, but Amor has closed right in once again on Ryan Farquhar. They're going to come up to complete yet another lap, and we saw Amor power past Farquhar last time. Oh, and certainly the Honda has the power edge over the Kawasaki.
Well, it's two different lines there, and I think Keith just gets it up on the fat part of the tyre and gets a better drive there.
Still, the battle for third is in the hands of William Dunlop, but John Burrows, and this is a really good showing from John Burrows on the Suzuki. Over the line they go, just under a second between them. So, two battles to look out for then. That's the battle for third. In fact, here is the battle for fifth place. Davey Morgan in the distinctive pink helmet, just behind Michael Pearson. But we're back with John Burrows in fourth place. And John Burrows has been doing this for some time.
Yeah, another very experienced rider. We spoke about Adrian Archibald earlier on, and John's somebody who's also been riding for a long time. But William Dunlop having a great ride, not been the best of days for him so far today, but looking very strong in third in this final race of the day.
And certainly not a no 2000cc rider.
No, but seems to enjoy riding the new R1 there, the Chris Dowd R1, and seems to suit the circuit very well.
Well, we're now with William on the Yamaha in third place. And there is Michael Dunlop, he's back in seventh. So Michael scrubbing the speed off again. Has a look around, sees that he's all on his own. But not long to go. Laps are counting down for these two, and again, it's the traffic to contend with. Oh, and a mistake there from Amor, possibly a false neutral or a mistake here, but another mistake from Keith Amor.
Yeah, I think he just ran quite hot into the chicane and had to make some alterations to his gear change maybe, and Ryan took advantage.
Well, here we go again.
Yeah, it goes in very hot, and I think he's maybe on the grass a little bit on the way out, and has to back it off, and Ryan just drives on by. Yeah, did actually run over the grass.
'27, James McCann down in 15th place. Here they come. Amor has not let go of Ryan Farquhar. How many chances does Keith Amor need as he goes a little bit sideways over the leaf? But Farquhar from Amor. And surely Keith Amor, well, if anything, he's entertaining.
Yeah, definitely, and you can't say that Keith's not trying in this one. He's really trying to win on this Wilson Craig bike.
Oh, he's through. Keith Amor has got Ryan Farquhar, so Keith Amor leads. Ryan Farquhar back in second place as they go round Castle Corner. There is the battle for third in amongst the traffic. William Dunlop and John Burrows. No problems for them there. Here they come then into Bell's Crossroads yet again. Keith Amor very, very hot, but oh, stunning. Great riding from Keith Amor, and he takes the checkered flag. At long last, it's a victory for Keith Amor. Ryan Farquhar has to settle for second this time around. What a great race.
Yeah, fantastic race. Very close again at the finish, but great relief for Keith Amor.
This is how it all panned out. John Burrows having to settle for fourth behind William Dunlop. Ryan Farquhar just 0.2 of a second behind Keith Amor.
First couple of laps I kind of settled in our pace just to see if I could, if Ryan was going to run with me. And I knew he was kind of there about. I watched my pit board, so I thought I'll follow him for a couple of laps. He made a mistake, I passed, then I made a mistake, and then Ryan passed. Yeah, it was hairy enough, like.
Just need a wee bit more horsepower.
Well, that brings to an end a fantastic day's racing, but starts a big week of bikes here on BBC Northern Ireland and our special coverage of the Kennedy International Northwest 200. Join me every night live this week from the North Coast on BBC Newsline. All the practice is live on our website on Tuesday and Thursday, bbc.co.uk/NW200. We've a live preview programme on Wednesday night behind the red button and another one on BBC Two on Friday night. The racing is live on Saturday on the website and behind the red button across the UK, and we have two special highlights programmes on Sunday the 17th and Monday the 18th. We're going to be busy, but for now, from all of us here at Tandragee, it's bye-bye.